So I'd like you to introduce you to our daughter Stella. She has a rare brain condition called polymicrogyria, which means that her brain didn't form properly during pregnancy. So what does this mean for Stella? She has cerebral palsy, epilepsy, meaning that she has regular seizures, which we do try and control with medication, and currently she's really stable, so that's great. She has to be fed via a pump with a tube that goes directly into her stomach with a fully nutritionally complete feed. She is partially sighted, has severe developmental delay and needs 24-hour care. We're also fully aware that Stella's life will be limited, but obviously no one knows what that might mean. We often get asked how we cope. Honestly, right from the start, our opinion was we've been handed this card, so let's just get on with it. So that's what we try and do. Jessie May Nurses are our breath of fresh air. We have respite visits, visits in hospital, practical support, anything from form completion to chasing other agencies. As Stella's main carer, I also know that if I was having a bad day, there is someone at the end of the phone who would listen to me and get it, without judgment, but with wise words and very practical advice. Home visits help keep me sane. By having a much needed break, I come back to Stella, ready to start again with renewed energy. More importantly, they mean that I get to do activities with Lexi and Felix that I can't normally do. We go swimming, we run around soft play, we go out on their bikes or scooters and play at the park so that they can have undivided and uninterrupted attention. Vital for letting Lexi, Felix and I have quality time together. I find they're crucial because Stella is happy and gets fully entertained, whilst I can cherish those times for doing the simple things that others may take for granted. I actually asked Lexi what she loved about Jessie May Nurses and their visits, and I have to say I was assuming that she'd launch into the cliched, "We get to spend quality time with you, Mum." What she actually said was, "I like the fact that they bring sensory toys that light up or make a noise so that Stella loves them." I pushed her a bit more to explain what else, and she said, "I think it's great they have special things for children like Stella. Oh, and we get to go to the park, because normally we don't do that much." And that says it all for me. It's actually the simple things that matter. Initially, I was reluctant to receive help. Everyone kept telling me to accept it, but I felt that as Stella's mum, it was just my job. However, I look back now and realise that actually it was Jessie May Nurses who pulled me through the dark times of the beginning. I checked my diary that I wrote during the early months, and the first time I had a visit was the 22nd of April 2009, 3 months after she was born. As far as I was aware, they came to visit Stella, but actually were helping me make sense of it all and grow in emotional strength. Once I was on board and got over the guilt of it all, gradually the visits did focus on Stella, and I quickly realised that she had an absolute blast with the nurses, as they were far more entertaining than me. Suddenly the future seemed more bearable. What we love about Jessie May Nurses is that they're now considered part of our family. You get to know a few key nurses who become yours in order for relationships to build. They've met Granny and Dan and know where everything they need is in the house. We trust them implicitly with Stella, and the 100% confidence I have in leaving her with them is not a feeling I get with anyone else. Probably why I look forward to the visits so much, as I know I switch off completely. I also love that they just get Stella and understand her needs. You tell them she likes rough play, so that's what she gets. They adapt their visit according to her moods and health, and nothing is too much to ask. They are, for us, the only people who can administer medication, and would do so with ease. They are also very good at joining in with the siblings, because sadly I'm sure Lexi and Felix would quite often rather stay and do what Stella's doing with a Jessie May nurse than hang out with me. Felix rummages through their bags the minute they step through the door to see what delights they've bought. I would not be as confident about our family's future if it wasn't for Jessie May Nurses. I don't know what I'd do without them. So on behalf of all the parents, carers and families they help, I hope that you can become part of that family and continue to raise funds for this amazing charity. Words can never really do them justice. They are my lifeline. Apologies, I was reading notes. but I didn't want to mess it up, seeing as I was on camera and couldn't apologise personally. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for listening.